Hey everybody, Nick the Lions here now for the 6-7 subscriber special. And after that crazy Sonic Adventure 2 segment I just did, I'm ready to go back into some, I guess you could say safe and easy territory, or I guess you could say more familiar territory. And for the first game with that, it's gonna be Jeopardy for the Wii.
Nice.
And as you guys probably have heard already, I got a special guest with me for this segment, and that is my friend Mark.
Hello!
Yep, so let's see how this game goes. I'll do what I did the last time we did this Jeopardy thing, where I'll read the questions, and if you think you know the answer, feel free to tell me.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Alright.
Obviously, there might be some I know anyway, but even still, having that extra help is always nice as well.
This is
Jeopardy!
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex
Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny.
May he
Hi,
rest
everyone.
in peace.
Good luck.
Yep.
Let's start the Jeopardy round.
I still think he was by far the best host.
The categories for the Jeopardy round
Yeah,
are
he is.
Greek alphabet soup,
Categories are
Ain't
Greek
That
alphabet
America?
soup, Ain't That
Olive
America, Olive Oil,
theater ghosts,
Theater Ghosts,
showbiz stuff,
Showbiz Stuff,
and Name That Planet.
and Name That Planet.
Player one,
Where should we
start
start,
us.
do you think?
While pointing the Wii remote at the screen,
I
press
guess-
the A button to select a clue.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Theater Ghosts.
Alright. I'll go to Theater Ghosts for 200.
Le Petit Théâtre du Vieux Carré in this U.S. city has several ghosts, including that of an actress who fell to her death. Player one, use the Wii
alright.
remote or
Le
press
Petit
the
Theater
corresponding
du Vieux
direction on the
Carré
plus
in this
control
U.S.
pad,
city has several
and then
ghosts,
press the A button
including that of an
to
actress
select
who
a
fell to her
response.
death. I don't really know, but I'm gonna say what is New Orleans.
Right you are.
Alright, I got that right, actually.
Yeah,
Please
New Orleans
pick again,
definitely
player
makes
one.
sense there.
Alright, Theater Ghosts for 4.
The man in
The man
this
in this
drab color who haunts the
haunts
Drury
Drury
Lane Theater may be the ghost of a man found bricked up in a wall there. Yes, player one.
What is black?
Ooh,
No, it's not black.
That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player two.
What is gray? Apparently it was gray.
Select
Yeah.
again.
Name that planet for 2.
Christian Huygens wrote about this planet's rings back in 1659.
Christian Huygens wrote about this planet's
Okay,
rings back
player
in
one.
1659. What is Saturn?
You got it.
I think
On the
so.
plus side again. We return to you, player one.
Theater goes for 6. Oh, that's the Daily Double in the round, but I have no money.
Answer. It's the Daily Double. Here's your opportunity to get
Well,
ahead.
might as well just
player
bet the
three.
table amount
How
of
much?
1,000.
Okay, here is the clue. The lady in blue seen in this Scottish city's Royal Lyceum Theatre may be the actress Ellen Terry.
So the lady in blue seen in the Scottish city's Royal Lyceum Theatre, maybe the actress Ellen Terry. Sorry, did you say something?
No.
Alright, I'm just gonna guess and say what is Glasgow. No, it's not Glasgow.
Here's what we were looking for. Edinburgh.
Edinburgh was the correct one.
Player one, you pick again, please.
Go say.
All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
A ghost known as the Black Phantom used to appear in a mirror at the Empire Theater in this port city, Ringo Starr's hometown.
Let's hear it, player one.
Alright, a ghost known as the Black Phantom used to appear in a mirror at the Empire Theater in this port city, Ringo Starr's hometown.
Oh, I think that one might be Liverpool.
Alright, I see it out there. Let's try it.
Yes.
Alright, we got it. Thanks, Mark.
Player
You're
one,
welcome.
back to you for our next selection.
Alright, Theater Ghost 1000.
Melbourne's Princess Theatre boasts the ghost of a singer who died after playing this devilish role in Faust. It's player one.
Melbourne's Princess Theatre boasts the ghost of a singer who died after playing this devilish role in Faust. Who is, Satan?
Oh!
No, I should have figured. That's too obvious.
Any other takers?
Well, not up to a very good start here, but that's alright.
The correct response is Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles. Never would have said that.
Player one, pick again.
Alright, how about Ain't That America for 200?
This state's Little Diomede Island is about 2.5 miles from Russia's Big Diomede Island. Yes, player one.
I think I might know this one, but, the state's Little Diomede Island is about 2.5 miles from Russia's Big Diomede Island. I'll say, what is Alaska?
Yeah, that's correct.
Alright.
You again, player one.
Ain't That America for 4?
This state celebrates July 24th, the day of Brigham Young's arrival, as Pioneer Day.
I definitely know this one.
Okay, player one.
This state celebrates July 24th, the day of Brigham Young's arrival, as Pioneer Day. What is Utah?
That's correct.
Considering I used to be
Choose
a Mormon,
again, player one.
my fellow ex-Mormons would kill me if I didn't get that one. Ain't That America for 6?
In early 2006, New Orleans was overtaken in population by this nearby capital city. It didn't last. Player one.
In early 2006, New Orleans was overtaken in population by this nearby capital city. It didn't last. What is Baton Rouge?
You're out of the hole. Player one. Back since 1792, Frankfurt has been the capital of this state.
Since 1792, Frankfurt's been the
player
capital
one.
of this state. What is Kentucky?
That's it. Choose again, player one.
And finally, Ain't That America 1000?
Lake Calhoun and Lake Harriet are in its chain of lakes.
Lake Calhoun and
Yes,
Lake
player
Harriet
one.
are in its chain of lakes. What is Detroit?
Nope.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Dang, just when I was on a roll.
Here's the response we were looking for. Minneapolis.
It was Minneapolis that we were looking for.
Player one, pick again.
Alright, let's see here. Should we go to Greek alphabet soup, olive oil, showbiz stuff, or name that planet?
Name that planet.
Alright, $200 clue's already been picked there, so let's go to 400.
Instrument-laden rovers landed on this planet in 2004. It's player one.
Instrument-laden rovers landed on this planet in 2004. What is Mars? Alright.
And you're back into some money. Player one, you pick again, please.
600 for planet.
The great red spot on this planet is actually a giant storm.
The great red spot on this planet is actually
Player
a
one.
giant storm.
Jupiter.
Yes. Please pick again, player one.
800 for planet.
A year on this planet is 88 days long.
A year on this planet is 88 days long.
Let's hear it, player one.
Oh. Mercury?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew it couldn't be Pluto because it's not a planet anymore. What is Mercury?
Yeah. Right.
Alright.
Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Alright, name that planet 1,000.
In the wake of a recent demotion, this is now the outermost planet.
In the wake of a recent demotion, this
Yes,
is now the
player
outermost planet.
Neptune.
Yeah, what is Neptune?
That's right. Way to go.
I mean, we were just saying about Pluto not being a
You
planet,
get to pick
so
again,
that kind
player
of gave
one.
it away.
Yeah. Alright, let's try showbiz stuff for 200.
Dialogue from this show. Women don't leave Denny Crane. And for a secretary? It was the Secretary of Defense. Let's hear it, player one.
Alright, dialogue from this show. Women don't leave Denny Crane. And for a secretary, it was the Secretary of Defense. I have no clue. I don't even know why I buzzed in. I'm just gonna guess what is Boston legal?
You are
Alright,
correct.
I was apparently right.
Oh.
You again, player
Okay.
one.
Alright, showbiz stuff for 400.
I'm glad I got the partying out of my system because now I can focus on my career, said this simple lifer.
I'm glad I got the partying out of my system because now I can focus on my career, said this simple lifer. Not gonna try this one.
Here's the correct response. Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton was what we needed there.
Player one, back to you.
Alright, 600 for showbiz.
That's healthier, we guess. Ron Wood's wife gave this Stones guitarist 12 bottles of organic vodka. Player one?
That's healthier, we guess. Ron Wood's wife gave the Stones guitarist 12 bottles of organic vodka. Who is, Keith Richards?
Correct.
Alright, got that one.
We return to you, player one.
Alright, 800.
Blind hermit Gene Hackman entertains man of few words Peter Boyle in this 1974 comedy. It's player one.
Alright, blind hermit Gene Hackman entertains man of few words Peter Boyle in this 1974 comedy. What is Blazing Saddles?
No.
No. I know it's not Young
Anyone else?
Frankenstein, so it's gotta be the other one.
Here's the correct response. Young Frankenstein.
Never mind, it was Young Frankenstein.
Select again.
Alright, showbiz stuff 1,000.
I've eaten things that didn't complain this much, says Diego the saber-toothed tiger in this 2002 animated film.
Oh, I definitely know this one.
Okay, player one.
I've eaten things that didn't complain this much, says Diego the saber-toothed tiger in this 2002 animated film. What is Ice Age?
Right.
With Ray Romano, of course.
Player
that was
one.
a pretty good
Pick
film,
again.
actually.
Yep. Yeah, I like that film as well. I even like the sequel, too. Alright, should we go to Greek alphabet soup or olive oil?
Let's do Greek alphabet soup.
Alright, 200 for Greek alphabet soup.
She became the advertising global spokeswoman for T-Mobile in 2002.
She became the advertising global
It's player
spokeswoman
one.
for T-Mobile in 2002. I'm gonna say who is Catherine Zeta-Jones. It's the only name on there that I recognize anyway.
Good.
Yep.
Well, Zeta
Choose
definitely
again,
fits the
player one.
category, so you're right there.
Yep. Alright, 400 Greek alphabet soup.
In this type of testing, electronic equipment is subjected to the real-world conditions in which it'll be used.
I think I know this one. I'll check the answers
Okay,
anyway,
player
though.
one.
In this type of testing, electronic equipment is subjected to real-world conditions in which it'll be used. What is beta?
That is
Yep.
correct.
Good old beta testing.
You again, player one.
Alright, Greek alphabet soup for 600.
These waves of roughly 7 to 13 hertz are associated with relaxation and creativity in the brain. Yes, player 1.
All right, these waves of roughly 7 to 13 hertz are associated with relaxation and creativity in the brain. What are alpha waves?
Yes.
All right.
You get to pick again, player 1.
Soup 800.
1970's #1 hit for Helen Reddy.
1970's #1 hit for Helen
Player
Reddy.
1.
What is Delta Dawn?
Good for you.
All right.
Player 1, back to you.
Soup 1000.
This Swiss watch company was founded by Louis Brandt in 1848.
The Swiss watch company was founded by Louis Brandt in 1848.
Omega?
Let's hear it, player 1.
All right, I see it on there. Let's try it.
That is correct.
All right, it's right. Good job.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
All right, we have only one category left, so I'll just go from bottom to top this time. Olive oil 1000.
This LA Area Institute's famed olive walk is harvested for olive oil named for the school.
This LA Area Institute's famed olive walk is harvested for olive oil named for the school. Oh, crap.
It's
Katie busted
player
before
2.
me. What is UCLA?
Sorry.
Okay, good. Luckily, that's not right. So,
Anyone else care to
we got
try
a
to come up with
50-50
a correct
shot
response?
here.
Let's hear it, player 1.
We know it's not UCLA, so it's either Caltech or USC. I'm going to say what is Caltech.
Good.
All right.
We return to you, player 1.
Oil 8.
This Greek dish of lamb marinated in olive oil and spices, grilled and skewered, gets its name from the Greek for skewer. Player 1.
All right, this Greek dish of lamb marinated in olive oil and spices, grilled and skewered, gets its name from the Greek for skewer. What is souvlaki?
Hey, you're right.
One on there, I recognize it anyway.
Please pick again, player 1.
Olive oil for 6.
Here's a pH test. All olive oils are graded in accordance with the degree of this they contain. Lower is better.
Here's a pH test.
Okay,
All
player
olive
1.
oils are graded in accordance with the degree of this they contain. Lower is better. I would say probably acidity.
Yeah! Good.
Definitely makes sense.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
Oil for 4.
It's pure and delicious. The oil that's the cold-pressed result of the first pressing of olives is extra this. Yes, player 1.
This is another one I know. It's pure and delicious. The oil that's the cold press result of the first pressing of olives is extra this. What is virgin? Extra virgin olive oil.
Right you are. And we'll wrap up the board with this clue.
Last clue in the Jeopardy
Most
round.
U.S.-produced olive oil comes from this state, so watch out, you dancing raisins. Player 1?
Most U.S.-produced olive oil comes from this state, so watch out, you dancing raisins. I would say probably what is California.
Right.
Yep. And with that, we've got a huge lead going into Double
You're
Jeopardy.
going first in the Double Jeopardy round when we return.
I've got 9,600. Katie has -400, so she's in the hole and she'll be selecting first. And Samuel has nothing. He's not even buzzing once yet.
The 1930s. Classic Kids Lit. Martial arts. From the Latin. Country music. And science potpourri. All right, if you're ready, it's Double Jeopardy time. W.H. Auden wrote of this Civil War-torn country, "History to the defeated may say alas, but cannot help nor pardon." It's player 1.
All right, what is... W.H. Auden wrote of this Civil War-torn country, history to the defeated may say alas, but cannot help nor pardon, and this would be in the 30s. I'm going to say what is Spain?
That's right. Way to go.
Yeah, I know there was a Spanish Civil War at one point.
Select again.
All right, the categories are the 1930s, classic kids lit, martial arts, from the Latin, country music, or science potpourri. Where should we go?
Classic Kids Lit.
All right, Kids Lit for 400.
This story begins, all children except one grow up.
Pretty sure I know this one.
Okay, player one.
This story begins, all children except one grow up. What is Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Yep.
Grow up.
Player one. Pick again.
Classic Kids Lit 8.
In a novel by Frances Hodgson Burnett, 7-year-old Cedric Errol inherits a title and is known as Little Lord This. Yes, player one.
In a novel by Frances Hodgson Burnett, 7-year-old Cedric Errol inherits a title and is known as Little Lord This.
Fauntleroy.
That is correct.
Thank you, we got it.
Choose again, player one.
Kids Lit for 12. Ooh, the Daily Double, nice.
Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. You are in the lead right now. Decide on your wager, player one.
How about 4,000?
Alright.
Answer this. This classic is the first book in Madeleine L'Engle's Time Quartet.
I should have made it a true Daily Double. I know this one. What is A Wrinkle in Time? This classic is the first book in Madeleine L'Engle's Time Quartet.
Congratulations, you're still in first.
But I will still gain
one.
$4,000 at
We
least.
return to you, player one.
All right, Kids Lit for 16.
Completes the title of a classic about an African-American family. Roll of Thunder.
All right.
Let's hear it, player one.
Completes the title of a classic about an African-American family. Roll of Thunder. What is Hear My Cry?
Yeah. Correct. You again, player one.
Kids Lit for 2.
The Black Pearl and Island of the Blue Dolphins are 2 classics by him.
I actually had to read out in the
It's
Blue
player
Dolphins back
one.
in middle school. So I would know this one. The Black Pearl and Island of the Blue Dolphins are 2 classics by him. Who is Scott Odell?
That's it.
I have never read those. I'm
Player
being
one,
perfectly
back
honest.
to you for our next selection.
Yeah, I don't even really remember much about Island of the Blue Dolphins, other than just the fact that it was just about this girl that was stranded on an island. All right, I'll try out country music for 400.
At his wedding reception in 2006, he serenaded bride Nicole Kidman with the song Making Memories of Us. Player one?
All right, at his wedding reception in 2006, he serenaded bride Nicole Kidman with the song Making Memories of Us. Who is Keith Urban?
Yes.
All right.
Player one, you pick again, please.
All right, Music 8.
On winning top female vocalist at the 2007 Academy of Country Music Awards, she thanked God, her fans, and American Idol. Let's hear it, player one.
Okay, on winning top female vocalist at the 2007 ACM Awards, she thanked God, her fans, and American Idol. I know it's definitely not Taylor Swift. I don't know who it is between the other two, though. Who is Kelly Clarkson? No, it's not Kelly Clarkson.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Okay, player three.
Sam was going to say Carrie Underwood and Jennifer
Yes.
Price.
Select again.
Country music for 12.
This Dolly Parton song topped CMT's list of the 100 greatest love songs of country music. Yes, player one.
This Dolly Parton song topped CMT's list of the 100 greatest love songs of country music. What is I Will Always Love You?
Right. Player one, back
Music
to
16.
you. His first #1 country hit and first top 40 pop hit was 1975's Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain.
No clue on this one. His first #1 country hit and first top 40 pop hit.
Okay, player three.
Oh, didn't even get to read it in full in time. Who was Willie Nelson?
Good for you.
It was Willie Nelson.
You get to pick again, player 3.
Country Music 2000.
It's never too early for happy hour in It's 5 o'clock somewhere, a hit for Alan Jackson and him. It's player 1.
It's never too early for happy hour, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. A hit for Alan Jackson and him. Who is Toby Keith?
No, sorry.
Really? I would have thought
Any
for
other
sure that was
takers?
right.
Hmm.
I'm gonna pinch myself if it's Jimmy
We're talking
Buffett.
about Jimmy Buffett.
Damn.
Please pick again, player 3.
From the Latin for
This
400
type of
is what they
sphere
went
with
with.
a map of the Earth depicted on it has a name from the Latin for sphere. Let's hear it, player 1.
All right, this type of spear with a map of the Earth depicted on it has a name from the Latin for spear. What is a globe?
That's correct.
Definitely makes sense.
Player 1, pick again.
Should we continue it from the Latin or go to the 30s, martial arts or science potpourri?
Same category.
All right.
This kind of book is quite handy. Its name comes from the Latin for hand. Player 1?
All right, this kind of book is quite handy. Its name comes from the Latin for hand. I mean, I know there is such thing as an index finger, so I'm going to say, what is index?
No, that's not right.
Damn.
Anyone else?
Got led in the wrong direction there.
Yes, player 2.
What is manual?
Hey, you're right.
Oh, okay,
Great,
yeah,
you're
that
back
definitely
into it
makes
now.
sense.
Please pick again, player 2. Let's take it over to Kelly.
A non-structural embellishment at the end of a calligraphic letter is called one of these, from the Latin for flower.
A non-structural embellishment at the end of a calligraphic letter is called one of these, from the Latin for flower.
Okay, player 1.
What is a floret?
Oh, sorry.
Man,
Any
I'm
other
starting to go
takers?
downhill here.
Here's the correct response. Flourish.
Oh, it was what is flourish? Okay.
Select again.
From the Latin for 16.
The name of this fin on a shark's back comes from the Latin for back.
The name of this fin on a shark's back comes from the Latin for back.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is a dorsal?
Right.
All right, there we go.
We return to you, player 1.
All right, let's finish up Latin.
Texas A&M's Coastal Engineering Lab studies the coastal type of this, from the Latin for to gnaw.
Texas A&M's Coastal Engineering Lab studies the coastal type of this, from Latin for to gnaw.
Yes, player 1.
What is erosion?
Good.
All right, yeah, that definitely made sense, I think.
You again, player 1.
I will say the 1930s for 800.
As the Depression hit Europe, this figure in Belgium went from 5.4% in 1930 to 23.5% in 1932. It's player 1.
As the Depression hit Europe, this figure in Belgium went from 5.4% in 1930 to 23.5% in 1932. What is unemployment?
That is correct.
I mean, it never makes sense because it is a depression
Player
after
1,
all.
back to you for our next selection.
30s for 12.
Melvin Purvis gained fame, more than Hoover liked, as head of the FBI's office in this city. Player 1,
Melvin Purvis gained fame more than Hoover liked as head of the FBI's office in this city? What is New York?
Sorry.
No, it's probably Chicago,
Anyone
isn't
else
it?
care to try to come up with a correct response?
Could be.
It's player 3. Yes.
Yep, it's Chicago.
Choose again. Player 3.
30s for 1600.
In August of 1939, Germany signed a non-aggression pact with this nation.
In August 1939, Germany signed
Yes,
a non-aggression
player 1.
pact with this nation. What is Japan?
Nope.
No, not Japan.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it. Player 2.
What is Poland?
No.
Oh, well, that narrows it down.
Any other takers? Player 3?
The Soviet Union.
Correct. You get to pick again, player 3.
Science potpourri for 4.
This age is divided into the Paleolithic, the Mesolithic, and the Neolithic.
All right.
Okay, player 1.
This age is divided into the Paleolithic, the Mesolithic, and the Neolithic. What is the Iron Age?
Sorry, that's wrong.
Gotta be Stone
Anyone
Age.
else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player 3. Good.
So this one with it.
Player 3, back to you.
Science potpourri for 8.
The Oxford English Dictionary defines it as the science of man or of mankind in the widest sense. Let's hear it, player 1.
The Oxford English Dictionary defines it as the science of man or of mankind in the widest sense. What is psychology?
That's not it. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Still have a huge lead, but not doing so good on these clues right now.
It's player 3.
Archaeology? No, that narrows it down.
Anyone else? Player 2.
Anthropology.
You got it. Player 2. You pick again, please.
Potpourri 12.
Let's go to the clue crew for this next clue.
The type of bond that holds salt molecules together. It shares its name with an order of architecture.
The type of bond that holds salt molecules together is shared its name with an order of architecture.
Okay, player 1.
What is a ionic bond?
You are correct.
All right, I'll take that.
Player 1, back to you.
I'll finish up the 30s. All right, and there's the other daily double.
Yeah, answer. The second daily double. And you're in the lead now. So, what's your wager?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Nothing.
All right, let's try about 7,500.
And the clue. In 1932, he said Huey Long and Douglas MacArthur were the 2 most dangerous men in the country.
All right, I think I know this one. In 1932, we said Huey Long and Douglas MacArthur were the 2 most dangerous men in the country. I'm going to say who is Franklin Roosevelt.
That puts you even
that's
further
right.
ahead.
So I'm up to 25,100.
Select again.
All right, potpourri 16, I guess.
Gustav Kirchhoff and Robert Bunsen used this prismed scope to see the bands of colored light each element produced. Player 1?
All right, Gustav Kirchhoff and Robert Bunsen used this prism scope to see the bands of colored light each element produced. Definitely don't think it's a telescope. What is a spectroscope?
That's correct.
All right.
We return to you, player
And
one.
science for 2.
Named for a physicist, it's the amount of work done when 1 amp passes through 1 ohm of resistance for 1 second.
I should know this. I went to college for this.
Let's hear it, player one.
Named for a physicist, it's the amount of work done when 1 amp passes through 1 ohm of resistance for 1 second.
That is correct.
The joule, yep.
Choose again, player one.
All right. Martial Arts 2000.
A bokken and a shinai are 2 types of swords used in this Japanese martial art, whose name means way of the sword.
No clue on this one. Or wait a minute, actually. Let me see what the choices
It's
are.
player one.
A Balkan and a Shinai are 2 types of swords used in this Japanese martial art, whose name means way of the sword. What is Aikido?
No, that's
No, it's not Aikido.
Any other takers? Okay, player three.
Jiu-Jitsu?
No.
Well, that narrows it down.
Anyone else?
So Katie's going to get herself out of the hole.
Yes, player two.
Kendo.
That's it. Good. Back on the plus side. Player two, you pick again, please.
Martial arts for 4.
In the West, the ninja combat weapons known as shuriken are called throwing these. Okay, player one.
In the West, the ninja combat weapons known as shuriken are called throwing these. What are stars?
You are correct.
Right, that was correct.
Player one, pick again.
1600.
Krav Maga is the official self-defense system of this Mideast country's defense forces.
Krav Maga is the official self-defense system of this Mideast country's defense forces.
Here's what we wanted. Israel.
It was Israel.
Please pick again, player one.
1200 for martial arts.
The folding Filipino fighting knife called a balisong is also known by this insect name.
The folding Filipino fighting knife called a balisong is also known by this insect name.
Yes, player one.
What is a butterfly knife?
Right.
All right.
And we'll wrap up the
And
board
then finally
with
the $800
this
clue.
In karate, a hiji is a strike with this body part. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean?
In karate, a haiji is a strike with this body part. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean?
Let's hear it, player one.
What is the fist?
Nope.
Oh, it's not the fist.
Anyone else want to hazard
Either way,
a
it
guess
doesn't
on
matter.
this?
We still got a huge runaway game here.
It's player two. Sorry.
But his foot, and that's wrong. So we know
Anyone
which one
else
it
care
is.
to try to come up with a correct response? Player three?
And it was the elbow.
Right. All three of you
Well,
will
at
participate in Final Jeopardy
$27,500, I
right
cannot
after
be
this.
caught.
Final Jeopardy still to come, and here's the category. Word history.
All right, and the Final Jeopardy category is word history.
So, what's your wager?
All right. I'm gonna take a bit of a risky bet here, but at least even if I'm wrong, I'll still win the game no matter what. I'm gonna go for 17,500.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Let's see what it is. Here's the clue. This term for a deadly substance may derive from the name of a love goddess.
Okay, this term for a deadly substance may derive from the name of a love goddess. Our choices are toxin, venom, virus, or poison. which one do you... Was that...
Venom?
Alright, let's try Venom. If I'm wrong, we'll still win the game.
And your response?
Okay, Katie said Venom.
With that correct response,
Alright, we got it right!
you will gain.
All right.
So she wagers 600, so she doubles up to 1,200.
Let's see your response.
Samuel also said Venom.
And this correct response will add how much to your score?
He bets 1,500, so he goes up to 5,100.
Did you come up with the correct response?
I said Venom, and we know I'm right.
And that correct response will add...
I bet $17,500, which means I win with a total of $45,000.
This makes you our new champion, Player One. So congratulations.
Nice. Very good total.
Thanks for playing. We'll see you next time.
Well, I would definitely say that was a great game there. Great segment.
Yeah, that was a terrific game.
Alright, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this segment of my 200 subscriber special. I'll see you guys all for segment number 7 coming up very soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.